Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Pure Wrestling. Today's show I'm officially giving you your Raw review for last night's show. I'm going to go through the show, tell you guys what happened and give you guys my opinion on the show. If you haven't checked out yesterday's videos, go ahead and check them out. I've done a video on who should win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale and also how WWE can save Roman Reigns. Go ahead and check them out. Also last week I got reviews for Raw, SmackDown Live 205, NXT, the whole lot from last week, as well as some other really cool videos. One video reaching 1.7k views on the Shane McMahon replacements at WrestleMania. Very impressed. Thank you very much, guys. Also 190 I think it is subscribers on the channel. Thank you very much. If you are new here, to make sure you subscribe to This Is Pure Wrestling, a great wrestling YouTube channel which you guys can get your voices heard in the comment section down below of every video, and I do reply, I do like and try to pin some comments as well. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, join the notification squad on This Is Pure Wrestling, and you'll know every time I upload, because I pretty much upload every day. So I do want to also make mention that it's quite noisy around here, where I'm obviously in a caravan. I've got kids running around and playing around outside, so you may hear some background interference. So, but let's without further ado, let's go straight into the show. Basically, we opened the show with Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle, Triple H and Stephanie in the ring with Jonathan Coachman. Sort of felt like a UFC or boxing press conference. I actually enjoyed it in a way. It sort of opened it up, made it look serious, and showing the professionalism of WWE in a way. It was a very good segment. Ronda, basically, the key things in this is Ronda asking Stephanie, what hand do you use most? And Stephanie says, I'm a righty. Ronda says, good, because I just need to know so you can still sign my checks. Basically saying she's going to snap your arm off at WrestleMania. That was the key thing that happened here, and Stephanie put Ronda Rousey through a table as they do a pose, like they do at the end of a boxing or UFC pose sort of thing. At the end they do, like the fighting stance. Stephanie put Ronda through the table after Triple H took Kurt straight out of the ring, completely knocked him over the head with a microphone, and he flew out of the ring. It was quite funny and over dramatic, but very good scene to open up Monday Night Raw. I was impressed to start with. Next up we have Sonya Deville versus Bayley. Now, I must say, the women's Battle Royale trophy looks really terrible. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. There should be a picture all over social media. It's really terrible. You'd think, as it's sort of like the first ever women's battle royale, you'd think they'd make it look better, like, than what it was. It looks literally like a kid's toy to me, to be honest. That's how bad it looked to me. Your representation of women is just right there in that one picture. What I wanted to say was Absolution are absolutely awful. I just can't stand them. They need to split up. They need to do something. They need to put Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose on their own as a tag team or something. If they're introducing this idea of women's tag teams, they need to be a tag team and just kept out of the way with the likes of Dana Brooke and people like that. I just really can't stand them. I really cannot stand them. The only one I like is Sonya Deville, and that's only because I think she's a decent wrestler. I don't think she's great. And Paige, obviously, I like, but she's just a manager. She's not even in the ring. She can't do nothing. So what is the point of her being there? Pretty much okay match, nothing special. Bayley rolled up and got the win on this one on Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville tried rolling her up, then she reversed it into a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Same old tack, 3-on-1. Sasha comes down, saves Bayley. Sasha's saying to Bayley, lift my hand up. I'm the one that got the victory. I saved you, blah, blah. Bayley's obviously furious because she's the one. I don't need you. Obviously, you did, Bayley. Don't be stupid. That's how much they make their women look stupid. Then, basically they started having a punch up, and Absolution taken over again with a numbers game, and it was just a really rubbish ending. That's all I can really much say about that segment. I don't know really what to say. It's just a really rubbish segment. I don't know why Sasha and Bayley isn't on the match card at WrestleMania. I get it's stacked, but there's a lot of people saying it should have been over the likes of Nia versus Alexa. Maybe they've done a triple threat with Alexa for the Raw Women's Championship. I wouldn't have minded that. I do believe Nia is decent. She's improved, but I don't think she is up to the standards just yet as a wrestler. But I'm hoping she does seize the moment and has a good match at WrestleMania. There was a Asuka clip, like a video package, and it really was good. I did enjoy it. I was looking at the stats and that it was like a stat video of how many days she's been undefeated, how many people she's gone up against who's been champions and stuff like that. Very good. I'm hoping SmackDown do a similar one with Charlotte Flair on SmackDown Live. Next up, we had Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Miz on commentary. I was surprised Miz was there, obviously due to the birth of his baby. Congratulations to him. Obviously, he ain't gonna watch, but still got to say it's professionalism, innit? Good match as expected, actually. I thought it was a great match, to be honest. I think this was the best match of the night. Nice to hear the Miz out of character. He actually was sounding very nice on the commentary. It was actually flowed very well with the commentary. He had a few jokes here and there. It was actually quite good. It's just a shame that Adam Cole's on commentary. That's the one thing. Adam Cole? Michael Cole, sorry, is on commentary. Michael Cole is just fucking awful. He just needs to get off of the commentary. He just ruins momentum in the match. He really tries too hard. It's like, especially when Reigns comes out, he tries too hard, and you're like, just calm down. It's just literally one segment. I get it if it's at a pay-per-view or something like that, but it isn't. This definitely excited me for the match at WrestleMania, I must say. The match was very good, fast-paced, had really good cool segments in it. I love the fact that it played off the buckle bomb injury for Finn Balor. Seth was going to hit the buckle bomb in the same position again, obviously reversed. Very good idea there from WWE and the, obviously, creative. Seth gets a win, finally, with a curb stomp on Finn Balor. Finally beats Finn. I like the fact of that, showing that he's got a bit of momentum going into WrestleMania. I'm still expecting Finn to win, if I'm honest. That could change by the time I do my predictions. Don't forget, guys, predictions for NXT TakeOver. I'll probably upload them on the Friday, and I'll upload WrestleMania predictions on the Saturday for you guys. So stay tuned for that. If you are not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, as already mentioned. Also, Miz, also at the end of this segment, after Seth got the victory, looked up and Miz was staring both down, holding the title held high. I must admit, this was really, really good. I really did enjoy this. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed what you've enjoyed so far and stuff. And then we have a promo package of the Roman Reigns and Lesnar build-up. Now, I must admit, when we was watching this whole build-up the last couple of weeks, I was not interested whatsoever. But this video package really did impress me. The way that whoever edited it done very well on the video package. I did enjoy the video package. Doesn't mean I'm interested in the match. Doesn't mean I'm interested in the feud, but I did enjoy the video package. We have a backstage segment with Paul Heyman, obviously confronted by Kurt Angle, as he's worried for Lesnar. He's worried for Lesnar because obviously what Lesnar's been doing to Reigns. Reigns wants to kill him, basically. Heyman basically laughs at Kurt Angle and takes it into his consideration. He said he would tell his client. That is pretty much what happened there. We jump to a scene, obviously basically a match, I think it turns into, actually, with Sheamus and Cesaro. They come down, they start mocking Strowman. They say they don't care who his tag team partner is. At the end of the day, they're a tag team. Braun Strowman has never played well with others, and it's a tag team match at the end of the day. Strowman comes out in the end. Strowman says he has a partner. His partner don't like what the bar have been saying, and he says he's going to come out in a minute and he wants a match with one of them. That's the only way they're going to get to find out who it is. They are gladly accept. Strowman says he's going to go and get him. He warns them. He's a lot like Strowman, but a little bit different. And who comes out, guys? It is Braun's Strowman. Now, it is Braun's brother, apparently, comes out with some massive shirt and glasses. And I must admit, I really did laugh. Obviously, it was Braun Strowman. We all knew it's a comedic act. I think they've done very cool with this, because everyone was obviously expecting, Braun's partner, but obviously they're holding that for WrestleMania. And I think they've done very well here. In the end, they tried to beat down Braun Strowman. It was just too much. He retaliates, they run away, and Strowman is ready for WrestleMania, it seems to be. I did like this segment a lot. I really did enjoy that as well. Seemed to me Raw started really well, and it really went downhill after a little while. It kept going up and down during the show. It's just like one of the mediocre, well, basically a Raw show, really, isn't it? Next we have, here we go, this is what I was talking about, a downfall. A Gold Dust promo, guys. What the fuck is this guy doing on our screens? He was interrupted by Matt. I didn't even bother mentioning what Gold Dust has actually said. If you want to check it out, go check it out, but I urge you not to. He's interrupted by Matt Hardy, someone who's actually worth our time, and they both basically cut a promo saying they want to win the Andre the Giant Memorial, and they have a match up next. This could have been a toilet break for anyone, and if you guys are actually plan on watching Raw, or you plan on watching highlights, when you see this, just skip it, or if you're actually watching it live or full, just skip the whole thing, or go and have a toilet break or something. This was absolutely boring. In the end, Matt wins twist of fate, a third time lucky, I must add. Thank God Goldust didn't win this match. Next we have another horrible part of the show. Alexa and Mickey James on one of them video cam things, face cam things, and cutting a horrible promo. Didn't even bother writing down what they said. And then we have something worthwhile, which was the Cena promo. Sorry. Obviously, everybody wants to know, is Undertaker going to be at Raw? Was he going to answer? Was he not? Basically, Cena comes out. Crowd's chanting the Undertaker, as always. Cena says, "We're out of time. There's no answer." So obviously, the Undertaker has no answer over social media, over nothing. He hasn't heard nothing. Silence means no. Cena's done with everything. He's tried to get the Undertaker. He's done everything he can. Cena says he's going as a fan. Cena's not taking a spot from any of the hard-working people, so he's not going to take the likes of Braun Strowman's partner space. He's not going to be in a battle royale. He says there's a lot of hard-working WWE superstars. He don't want to take their space. I feel like obviously that's just to win the fans over a little bit, if I'm honest. But I think that was really good that he said that, because I believe that John Cena isn't like that anymore. He used to be. He used to be the big dog, basically, the Roman Reigns of the company. But obviously things have changed, and I do think Cena actually does put talent over, and he actually is starting to make a big development in his character as well as everything, really. Obviously he needs to be a bit better in the ring. I think his moveset is getting a bit old, but apart from that, I think Cena can still go. The main things he says in this promo, which I really did enjoy, I must add. John Cena says that WrestleMania, there is a time for change. Cena is proud to sit and watch Seth and Finn Balor, the likes of them. He says they're obviously awesome. He's proud to watch AJ Styles finally get the WrestleMania match he deserves against obviously Shinsuke Nakamura. He's glad to see Daniel Bryan back doing what he does best at WrestleMania. He did mention Daniel Bryan, which was good. Obviously, yes, chants started happening. He's glad that WrestleMania falls on Rusev Day, and Rusev Day chants started happening. And he also said he's glad to see Elias because he knows what WWE stands for, and obviously everyone's chanting "Walk with Elias" and stuff. That was awesome. And he said he's proud to watch all the women's matches at WrestleMania because women's obviously wrestling is coming up, and obviously it's a major thing in WWE now. He says he also wants to apologise for the dead man, obviously not answering. Cena pumps the crowd up, and he said, well, he ain't even tried to summon the Phenom yet. He pumps the crowd up, gets them chanting the Undertaker. Everyone's going absolutely crazy. Cena's still seeing there's no Undertaker response, obviously. He says to Undertaker, "You're a dead man walking." He left his hat in the ring and his balls at home, and everyone just started chanting Cena. Everyone's going ballistic, and it pretty much ended there. So we still don't know. Cena's going as a fan, obviously Undertaker's got to turn up shortly. I may do a video on how I would book the Undertaker at WrestleMania, or something like that. I may do on this channel as well. But this situation, I'm glad they held off. Everyone was expecting the Undertaker to respond on Monday Night Raw. Obviously, they seem to have held off, done well with storyline, kept the silence as the main storyline for the Undertaker, and hopefully the Undertaker turns up, in my opinion, as the American Badass on the obviously the bike, the motorbike, and comes down because it saves a whole 10-minute entrance. But then again, the dead man, if he's to retire officially, he should retire as the dead man in a way. So I don't know. I got that sort of. I want him to be an American Badass, but I was talking to one of my my friends and one of my past associates partners on this YouTube channel, Kieran O'Grady, Cog. He basically was talking to me about how he should retire as the dead man, and that's pretty true as well. So anyway, we move on from that segment. We have a Reigns backstage segment. Obviously, you've seen Heyman. Kurt doesn't want to cancel the Brock versus Reigns match due to obviously this all kicking off. He's already lost Cena versus The Undertaker. Reigns says he will hear Paul Heyman out because he has respect for Paul Heyman, but he doesn't respect Brock Lesnar and stuff like that. But if anything gets out of hand, he will get involved. That's what he did say. He also mentioned something about Kurt Angle got to go to the charity store to get his gold medal, get his gold medals or something, where he shipped them in or something. It was some really shitty line, I must admit. And then we have Elias, guys. what does Elias? What does WWE stand for? Walk with Elias. I really just enjoy this guy. I hope something big comes from him at WrestleMania because he's done so good this year. In this thing, the main thing I wanted to suggest was he hinted at WrestleMania. He says he's got a hell of a performance at WrestleMania coming for the fans. And I'm wondering what that is. There's obviously speculation going around. He could be Braun Strowman's partner. He could win the Battle Royale. I don't know. I just hope something big comes for Elias because he's done so well. He's on a promo. Heath and Rhino appear. What the fuck, guys? What are these two coming out for? Like, they've just come out from the catering department and just gone, there you go, guys, you have a match. And they've just come out. In the end, it was Heath versus Elias. I prefer Heath in the ring than Rhino, to be honest. Crowd chanting, Heath's got kids. But in the end, it just ended in a drift away. 1, 2, 3, quick and easy. Elias wins this match. Then we have a cool backstage segment with Kurt Hawkins, obviously on a losing streak, and he goes up to Braun Strowman and he says he wants to be his partner. Hell yeah, I'm all down for it. I did do a campaign on this channel before Christmas. I don't know if you noticed, guys, on this channel, if you're watching from them, just amazing, thank you very much. I did do a thing. I wanted to get Heath a win on Twitter. I wanted to everyone to go mad and get Kurt Hawkins a win before Christmas or around Christmas. Obviously, it hasn't happened yet. I'm hoping there was something to go on with him and Braun Strowman. It turned out to be. Braun asks him what his win-loss record is. I just can't believe. And he says it's not so good. He didn't actually say he lost every single match, which was funny. Braun Strowman completely destroys him. He throws him through a wall, and it was just a funny segment. Next we have Nia Jax's interview with Renee Young. Guys, this is another boring segment. If you're planning on watching it, as I said, the same with the Alexa Bliss and that, just turn it over. And the same with Goldust. This was like an episode of a soap series, like EastEnders, Coronation Street, all that. If any of you guys know that. This is a drama. This is completely like schoolgirl stuff. This is just stupid. Now, I really care for all these. Nia, Alexa and Mickey, and also obviously the likes of who else is involved in this. I care for all the women. It's just really annoying they're making it like a drama. So I'm not going to say much about the interview at all. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to move on to the next part. Next we have Alexa Bliss and Mickie James versus Asuka and Dana Brooke. You heard it right, Dana Brooke. This match doesn't make sense whatsoever. The momentum for the champion in this match and Asuka obviously going into WrestleMania, why would you risk that? Why would you do anything? Now, it doesn't mean Alexa got pinned. No, it didn't. And Mickie James did. But still, how many times is Mickie going to get pinned and how many times is she going to take Alexa's crap before she either leaves WWE or whatever? Like, what is going on? I don't get what they're doing. It really is frustrating. One thing I do want to add, I love Mickey's heel character. She was chanting to the crowd and stuff like that. You want Asuka, blah, blah, you ain't getting it, or something like that. It was just some funny little moments in this. I thought Dana done okay in the match. She's not obviously a great wrestler. Obviously, she's probably one of the worst. But I thought she done okay in this match. I didn't think she was terrible. She was in there for a little bit too long, if I'm honest. But I thought she done okay. I have to give her a little bit of credit. They make the women look so stupid. As I said, a couple of schoolgirls screaming at each other in this match was really annoying. Asuka gets the tag, completely dominates this match. Asuka and Dana win via the Asuka lock on Mickie James. Alexa comes in, attacks them both with Mickie. Nia's music hits, as always. The same old story. She runs down. They all run away. Nia ends up killing Mickie James again. How many times is Mickie going to take Alexa's punishment? That's the one question I wrote down here, because she had done it last week. Why they rinse and repeat again, the same as last week they do this week? It is the go-home show and you're doing exactly the same as last week. Come on, get creative, for God's sake. This is just getting pathetic. You want to hype your crowd going into WrestleMania? This is not how you do it. This is just not... This is same old rubbish. Rinse and repeat. Next, we have a backstage segment with... well, actually, no. It was Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar heading down to the ring. There was a little backstage segment, but I didn't write much about it. It was just completely boring, to be honest, with Paul Heyman and Brock with Kurt Angle. This is completely pathetic. WWE superstars on the entrance ramp as they're in the ring, because they don't want Roman Reigns to come down, obviously. Is that how you make it feel big? Really? Is that how you make it? Is that how you're going to make this main event feel big at WrestleMania? You're going to put all your superstars on there, all your jobbers, just standing there to try and block Roman Reigns? It's just stupid. That ain't making it important. Paul Heyman mocks Kurt Angle. That's how he starts off the promo. He goes on to say all what he says are spoilers. He said the same thing about The Undertaker. He said the same thing about Goldberg, and he's saying the same thing now with Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar is going to win. He says, the one thing is, the one I wrote down. The one thing I can see is that Brock Lesnar just completely hates Roman Reigns. You can see when he's talking about Roman Reigns. I know it's obviously acting, but I can actually feel that Brock Lesnar hates Roman Reigns. You can just see it. He's just one of them types of guys to Brock. The one thing I did also mention was, like, why are they using the Undertaker's defeats to these two to make it promote the match? Why? Just why? It doesn't make sense. Undertaker lost to Brock. Yeah, shouldn't have. Undertaker lost to Reigns. Yeah, shouldn't have. But why are you using it to promote a match? Well, they both defeated the Undertaker. Let's put them in a match together, and it's going to be a close match. Obviously, we all know the outcome in this. Spoiler alert: Reigns is winning the title. That's the outcome to this. The one thing I did like that Heyman mentioned is if Brock loses somehow, that will be the last time they see of him and Brock Lesnar in WWE. And he also mentioned UFC if Brock loses as well. He goes on about how Brock don't see anyone in contention to defeat him for that title, and that Roman Reigns should go home. He's going to be going home crying to his family, his dad and all that, about how he lost. And he also mentioned that Roman Reigns is Brock's bitch. Obviously the bitch word is used a lot, and obviously we all knew what was going to happen. Roman Reigns comes out. He's completely pissed off. Obviously, WWE superstars blocking him. He's going, "Oh, really, guys? Like, really? Are you going to all block this part-timing bastard or something like that?" As Lesnar is gloating in the ring as well with the championship. They all let him through in the end. Obviously, they will obviously get the message that, yeah, he's part-timer and you're not going to get a chance at him. So we let Roman through. Let Roman Reigns do it. Then we actually get "Let's Go Roman" chants from the crowd. Roman Reigns was getting over on that show, which is pretty shocking. Roman Reigns gets in the ring, Lesnar retreats, Lesnar grabs a chair, gets back in the ring. Roman Reigns basically not backing down. They're trying to show this hero. Roman Reigns not backing down. He hits 5 Superman punches. The crowd's cheering. Reigns lifts the title. Brock hits a F5 as Reigns is looking at the WrestleMania sign. Lesnar walks off, and that is Monday Night Raw. 21 minutes. This is probably one of the quickest reviews I've ever done on Monday Night Raw. Is because I thought Raw was terrible. It was absolute garbage and crap and trash and everything you want to call it. I thought the only things that were good in here was the Miz and the Seth Rollins and Finn thing. There was the John Cena promo, which weren't too bad. There was a couple promo packages that weren't too bad. But if you're asking me for a go-home show, was Raw good enough? Yeah. It weren't worth your time watching it. It was a complete waste of time. There was a few funny segments in here. They could have done a lot better on this show. I did like the funniness of Braun Strowman in this. I thought he'd done really well throughout the show. But come on, guys. You can do better than that, creative. Come on. WrestleMania is this week. This is WrestleMania week. Us fans are excited to see WrestleMania. Well, we're supposed to be. And NXT TakeOver, which I'm super excited. I'm overexcited for, to be honest. And I just really want us to be sold. And I'm hoping SmackDown Live tonight will be a lot better. And I'll review it for you guys tomorrow with 205 Live, as I always do. And obviously, I'll be reviewing NXT this week as well. And don't forget predictions for both of the pay-per-views on this channel. And I obviously want to try and mix in a couple of other videos for you guys as well. So stay tuned. There's a lot of stuff on the channel. Don't forget to comment down below what you thought of Raw this week. Smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you are new here to This Is Pure Wrestling. This is a great wrestling channel. And I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers. We're very close. And I thank everybody that's supporting this channel. Don't forget, as I said, to hit that notification bell to join the notification squad as well. And support me on social media, guys. Facebook, This Is Pure Wrestling, there's a page. Obviously at TIPW Podcast on Twitter. Instagram is pretty much just my name, Jay Springett. You can find my social media. It's on my page. If you click on my channel and you click on the About, there's a tab up the top. You click About, and I think it tells you all my stuff. I'll try and put it in the description. And don't forget, as I said, guys, check out my past videos. Check out yesterday's videos and last week's videos, and keep supporting the channel as much as you can. And thank you very much, guys. And I'll see you later on when I upload as well. I've got another video coming up today for you guys. I may have posted it beforehand, I'm not too sure, but I'll see you soon, guys, on This Is Pure Wrestling.